It's the hot new single you'll probably be adding to your iPod. And the rising star who recorded it isn't just your typical Canadian music idol. He was born with a severe disability, but that hasn't stopped him from becoming an instant sensation. Tonight, Minna Rhee introduces you to a homegrown talent, Justin Hines, who talks about the rare condition that almost killed him and how music brought him back to life.
Do you rise in the morning with the sun?
Chances are, if you live in this country, Justin Hines' voice has already struck a familiar chord with you.
Listen as the river sings your song, telling you you're right where you belong.
This Ontario tourism commercial has made the Newmarket native a household name.
There's no place like this.
Now the pleasure of listening to Justin belongs to millions. Within days of launching his Say What You Will music video on MSN, Justin's been catapulted into the most viewed list, right next to superstars like Taylor Swift.
So say what you will before it's too late. Say what you will. Sometimes when people tell me, like, you know, the other kind of performers that I'm sandwiched in with, and whether it be online or whatever, it's weird. It kind of feels like one of these things is not like the other. Like, I don't know, I just feel kind of out of place and kind of awkward about it.
Awkward is the last word you might use to describe Justin Hines, who was born with Larson syndrome, a rare genetic joint condition that's left him wheelchair-bound since he was a kid. As an infant, his mother Carol recalls doctors didn't give her much hope.
Many hospital stays, and yeah, so it was a long journey, but here we are, and wouldn't trade it for the world.
I don't actually remember doing anything else but singing, so I don't really have any conscious memories of not singing. So yeah, probably since I was a toddler, I was making noise.
Justin plays the piano using only 7 of his fingers, but you'd never notice. He seems to have been born with an ear for music, a passion nourished by his family.
So he was unlike any other 5-year-old kid when he went, instead of going to Toys R Us and asking for a car.
He wanted 45s, so we would go to the mall and head straight for the record shop. He couldn't even read, but he knew which one.
His parents enrolled him in singing lessons at the age of 6, but not for the reasons you'd expect.
We thought that it would really help his breathing because Justin had asthma very bad. And so we thought that, you know, with doing the vocal exercises and everything, it would help to expand the lungs.
It paid off. As a child, Justin sang everywhere he went. You might say he's an overnight success that's been a lifetime in the making. Justin's big break came when he was 14 years old after winning a local radio station contest to sing the national anthem here at the Rogers Centre for a Raptors game. And what a break it was, performing in front of 17,000 people.
I got the bug, actually. Yeah, up until that point, I've been performing a lot, but that was a whole different league. That wasn't really local anymore. This was kind of sort of arriving. I think because of you know, certain physical limitations, it obviously pointed me in a more sort of creative and artistic direction. I was never going to play for the Raptors or the Jays or anything like that.
Justin's confidence is born of his ability to overcome those limitations. He's a fighter, an eternal optimist with an unflagging spirit who inspires everyone around him.
I wouldn't trade my situation for anything. I know it sounds really strange, but again, I think when you see something as a tool rather than a hindrance, it really changes your whole sort of outlook on what's negative and what's positive.
But when it came to music, there were very few limits.
You taught yourself how to play piano, I think.
I did, actually. I took about a year and just sort of decided to teach myself. I don't know any music theory at all. I'm kind of glad because I think if I had maybe learned, you know, the mechanics or the mathematics of music, I may not be quite as, I don't know, I just may see things differently. Hi, how are you? Good, thanks, how are you? Pleasure.
There is no doubt that Justin Hines is a mainstream commercial success, as we both found out during a trip to Walmart.
You've actually never seen your CD on a shelf before at a store?
No, I have not.
So your CD's right here between Beyonce, Michael Bublé, the Jonas Brothers, and Seal. What's that like?
Those are some serious artists.
It's an indication that you've made it, right?
I guess so. It's actually weird seeing like a price tag. That's pretty awesome. I'm gonna remember this. This is actually legitimately the first time I've seen this, so pretty awesome.
Hey,
Nice to meet you.
see you.
Nice to see you too.
Hey, I
How are
admire
you?
you in the TV.
Thank you very much. Thank
I said to my kids, he's a good singer. Look.
Can you get your autograph?
Yeah, sure. How are you, man?
Sorry. I'm a fan.
Oh, thanks, buddy. I appreciate it. Thank you. Are they playing the?
Is that your song?
Yeah, it's my,
No, is it really your
that's pretty
song?
funny.
It is too.
So they're playing your song at Walmart and you're getting people asking you for your autograph here. Is that weird?
I don't know what to say. It's weird because I remember as a kid sort of having those moments with people, and I remember the people that made me feel like sort of really special to be in that moment with them. And so I don't know how I can do that, but I'm trying to sort of just even those brief seconds really, you know, connect with people and be a part of their lives. So.
Orange Records founder Aubrey Winfield was intrigued by the unknown artist.
When we took it on, there was a lot of skepticism. It was told that it was a very risky sort of venture, but we didn't really see that. The reality is that he stands out.
There's not enough CGI in the world to get rid of the fact that I'm in this situation. I never really wanted it to be hidden.
Which is why the label hasn't tried to hide the wheelchair. It's visible in all promotional material.
Being creative is kind of a moving target for me, like I could be anywhere and sort of writing.
Justin's wife Savannah witnesses songs taking shape all the time.
We'll be driving somewhere or he'll be in the middle of doing something and it's always coming to him.
I would give you all of my sleep-filled nights.
You think he was born to do this?
Absolutely. I believe he was born to actually to touch people, to you know, to bring a message of hope.
It's just flattering knowing that people are listening. I mean, I think maybe at the end of the day, deep down, it's what we all want. Just, I guess, to be heard. You know, I never really set on a mission to do that, but I guess here I am, and couldn't be happier.
Before it's too late.